Good morning from Tallahassee. Oh my gosh, here it is, December 12th already. It is so amazing that in just a few short days, I'm going to be leaving for Miami. So my Facebook Live on December 26th will actually be a video. Hey, Benita, will actually be a video, and that is because I will be in Miami with my boys, and that's going to be my focus. And I know that you understand it's going to be a big weekend. December 26th is actually the first day of Kwanzaa. So I'm doing, Benita, I've got you down for a card. So I'm going to be doing a reading based on the virtues of Kwanzaa. And so I'm excited about that because I've not done that reading before. So I think that it's really going to be fun. But speaking of readings, I do want to remind you that the holiday special, and I put the link in the comments, is hey Lisa, any 30-minute reading is half price. Jackie, gotcha. I have all of you down now for a card. Benita, Lisa, and Jackie. So any half-hour reading, any 30-minute reading is half price. It's $49. You can choose whatever you want. You can even create your own. It is all 30 minutes, $49. Thank you. Thank you. I finally, it's a long story, but I'll digress for one moment. 2 years ago, I had my water heater sprung a leak in my storage area and all my stuff got wet. Most of my things are in these wonderful plastic bins, but they came out with this musty smell, mildewy smell. And I finally got everything back to smelling good so I can wear it. So it feels really nice. Yes, you should see my house. I did more this year because my boys will be driving me back home from Miami. So yes, I'm really excited about that too. It's a wonderful season. All of the holidays that we celebrate now, it's about the joy of the season. So that makes it really special. And that's why my holiday special is the first time I've ever done it. There is no limit to the number of gift certificates you can buy, and there's no expiration date. So think of that. You can have a reading for yourself, a reading and gift them for others. It makes great stocking stuffers because I will email you a gift certificate that you can fill out on your own with your own handwriting to that person and sign it yourself. So it really is something special. Now, we also so that's really what's happening now. But let me get that because I'm excited about the gifting and the being able to give and receive being the same energy. It is a wonderful time of the year. And with the sun in Sagittarius, and my Sag girl knows what that means. She just had her birthday, that it is so festive and uplifting because Sagittarius is a fire sign. And Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is in Aquarius. So we have this beautiful combo of optimism and understanding and faith in the process. And that's what we really are holding to, is that faith in the process. The moon is in Aries, another fire sign, giving us that wonderful energy of action in doing what you need to do positively. What can you do for someone that's just close by, that's a neighbor, that's someone that you care about, maybe you haven't seen in a while? It's all positive. It's all outstanding in terms of your capacity of love to share. I know that all of you have that amazing capacity of love to share with others. So Venus is now in Pluto. No, it's not in Pluto. It's in Capricorn with Pluto. So they are together, and they've been together for several days now. And Venus will go retrograde on the 19th, and that is about healing and renewal, and that's going to be retrograde through January. So it's going to take us deep, especially with that Capricorn, and right there with Pluto, because it's dancing back and forth over Pluto. So Pluto, ruler of the underworld. So we have that ability now to really go deep. And Mars will enter Sagittarius tomorrow. So we've got more fire in the fire sign with Mars. And it's going to be there until January 24th. It's going to activate the knowledge that you need to move forward. You have it. You already know it, but it's going to bring it to, hey, Deborah, it's going to bring it to the forefront of what you really need to know to go forward. And we all want that. I mean, that's what this is about. But I thought we should have some fun today. And that fun is the Santa's Reindeer Tarot reading. And that, it really is funny because, you know, we've got all 8 of the reindeer, plus I threw in Rudolph because we got to have Rudolph in there. And there's just no sleigh without Rudolph. So that's how it has to work. So this, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" was first published in 1823. So it's been around for a while, and it was published in Troy, New York, in the Sentinel newspaper. So it's kind of largely responsible for our conceptions of Santa Claus and Christmas Eve and how we view it today. So these 8 reindeer give us our inspiration. The name Donner, not Donna, but Donner, is actually German for thunder. And Blitzen is German for lightning. So we've got that thunder and lightning energy coming through as the force that moves our Santa Claus through the ethers and here to arrive. And well, I know that Teddy's expecting Santa Claus on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning to wake up to see what is in his stocking. So we, in the past, in my other life, we used to have stockings for everybody. And one year, my husband forgot to get stuff to put in my stocking. So when family came over, the little one was about 3 or 4 then, I told him, I said, "You know that Santa didn't give me anything in my stocking." And he said, "Grandma Donna, you were bad." And it was the cutest thing. It just made me laugh. And also, my husband never forgot again. So, but we always had fun with that. Teddy, because he lives with his mom and his dad in separate locations, he has a stocking at his mom's and a stocking at his dad's. And since he's coming back up here, I asked my son, I said, "Should I put stockings out and have him?" He says, "Mom, he's got 2 stockings. 3 is way over the top. So I don't have to worry about stockings up here." Although I did have them hanging on the mantle. So let's talk about Santa's reindeer and what we can really do to have fun. So if you have your coffee, you have your hot chocolate, just picture yourself in this wonderful, warm, loving place that you're getting ready to hear what these reindeer are going to be bringing to you. Now, I had ordered my Christmas tarot deck 6 weeks ago. It has not arrived yet, and I was hoping that it would arrive in time to use it during the holidays, but so I'll just use Teddy's deck, which is the chrysalis deck that he gave me. So I'm shuffling, dividing, and now taking this summary card from the bottom off to the side. So we have 9 cards here because we have 8 reindeer and we have Rudolph. So we got to make sure that Rudolph is not the summary card because he's way out there in front. So we do have a summary card plus the 9 cards for each reindeer. So here we go. Oh, okay, Jackie, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, have fun. Have fun at the boat parade. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. So, first card is Dasher. What excites me? This is called the Illusionist, and it is the Knight of Stones. So, stones is the earth sign, and this is our grounding. Now, the Illusionist. So, the knight is usually depicted as carries out the orders of the king. So the illusionist is, how can I create this? So Dasher, what excites me? That I can create. I have that ability, that flexibility, that greatness to create. Whatever is in my mind, whatever I desire, whatever I choose, I'm not limited. If I'm the illusionist, I'm not limited. Now, I look at the illusionists, and this is the energy that I feel from it, and it is not necessarily that creating something that isn't real. When we are creating, it isn't physically in our hands, something that we can touch or in a physical reality. It is all in our minds and in our imagination, and we can fantasize about all the wonderful things that we want to create. From that illusion comes reality. So what excites me? My power and pleasure and passion to create. Now feel those words: power, pleasure, and passion to create. You also find that in non-resistant thoughts. So that power of and that pleasure of non-resistance. And with that comes the passion of following through and the freedom to create with your mind, with your desires. 2, dancer. What makes me deliriously happy? Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a repeat on this, because here we have the magician. And that is, what makes me deliriously happy? That I now, out of my mind, with whatever it is, that power and passion, thank you, Trisha, that you put that there. With that power and passion, I make it happen. I take all the elements, earth, fire, air, and water, and I bring them together because I'm the magician, and I can mold them and make it happen. So if anything has happened with these first 2 cards, it is the confirmation of your power. That's what's so important. And the joy of that, and that's what's really important, is feeling the joy of this. 3rd card, Prancer. What makes me walk tall? This is the 3 of Scrolls. So this is similar to the 3 of Cups. But what makes me walk tall is that knowing I don't have to stay in sadness. That's not real. I make it whatever makes me happy. Whatever, just like Jackie said, whatever brings you to that place. I don't have to stay in this place. What makes me walk tall is knowing that I have a choice. I have a choice to move forward in joy no matter what's happening around me. Is it okay to go into that sadness? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. The contrast is beautiful because it makes you realize, I don't want to stay there. I want to feel the joy of the season. I want to feel the joy of the moment. And I want Prancer to prance me off into that beautiful, happy, joyous feeling. And Prancer is me, because I'm the one with the choice. 4, Vixen. Who thinks, you're going to love this, I am a total sex pot? Okay, this is the 5 of Spirals, and this would be the 5 of Wands. And that means that I'm not deceiving myself in thinking I'm less than. I already know that I am full of fire and passion, pleasure and purpose. Yes, and I'm sexy. I am full of that fire of sexy, and that's who I am. And you know what? I can own that. It's okay to own that. I don't know about you, but you know, I like feeling sexy. It's a wonderful, joyful, full body feeling that's really great. And that dragon with the fire just exemplifies that you are fire. You are full of that passion that really makes you you. Comet. How do I shine? Now we have the 5 of Mirrors, which is generally the 5 of Cups. And with this card, I really, really like it because this is not a traditional deck. So what makes me shine? Again, my inner knowledge of who I am. I can be this. I can do this. And as you see, it's in full meditation with the lotus flower. So as the lotus flower blooms and opens, so do you. You become open to anything and whatever it is that is important for you. So how do I shine? I shine with my excitement for knowledge, my freedom to choose beyond anything I've ever experienced. It's that openness. Think of yourself as that lotus flower that's opening and experiencing the wonders of the world. So how do I shine? I am open to receive, whatever that happens to be. It can be money. It can be thoughts. It can be whatever it is that you choose. How do I shine? I am open to receive. I am open to receive all the joy that I desire. Feel that one. Oof. Okay, Cupid. Who loves me? This is the wheel. The wheel is a major arcana card, and it's called the Wheel of Fortune. So this means it's changeable. Who loves me? Let's see who loves me. There's nothing that's cast in stone. That's what I love about this card, that it's changeable and it's open to the moment. It may be that the really feeling that love. I know that Teddy loves me, but I especially feel it when I'm in his presence. So this is a changeable sense, and it has to do, not that people don't love you when they're afar, but sometimes when you hear from them, when you get that picture that I get to post on my refrigerator that comes from Teddy, whatever that happens to be, or a friend calls with some very loving words, whatever that happens to be, it's in the moment. Who loves me? It's in the moment, and it doesn't mean that they only love you in that moment. It means at that moment you feel it deeply. And that's what I love about this, because it's intense, but it's also expansive. You don't have to say, okay, these 4 people love me. That's it. I'm limited. No. What I love about the wheel is with the changing, it's unlimited. I like that. Okay, here's Donner. What must I yell from the rooftops? This is the 3 of stones. Okay, this makes it the 3 of pentacles. And this, what must I yell from the rooftop? That I love being in collaboration with others. I like to party. I like to go be and have wonderful opportunities and experiences with others. I like my time of solitude, but I also want to shout from the rooftop that here I am, and I am having a wonderful time with you. And that's what this applies to. And what that also implies is the wonderful, wonderful surrounding of friends and family and love that you have. That's what I'm feeling from this, especially, is that I am loved. What am I shouting from the rooftop? I am loved, and I love. Blitzen. What encourages my brilliance? Of course, this means lightning. Okay. This is the Weaver, or the Queen of Scrolls. So that means she is the Queen of Wands. What encourages my brilliance? I'm a fire sign. I light up. And this is the Weaver, which is about creating. As the Queen of Scrolls, or the fire sign, I create. Now, this reading had a lot to do with creating. So this was really amazing. So what encourages my brilliance is my strength, power, pleasure, and passion in creating. And I can take the colors from here and the colors from there, and I can weave them together to make an unbelievable garment, an unbelievable creation. That's you. You have that ability to do that. That is fantastic. And Rudolph, got to get Rudolph in there. What lights me up? This is the 9 of Mirrors, or the 9 of Cups. And what you see is pure transformation. The sunflower, the butterfly, adding that little bit of rain for growth. What lights me up is knowing that I am expansive and I live in a beautiful world. That's what I see. I see the amazingness around me of this creation. This is the 9 of Cups, which means I am ready to embrace it all. So when Rudolph says, what lights me up? Bring it on. I am so ready to embrace it all. I know my worth. I know my value. Here I am, and I am embracing life. That's what lights me up. So the summary card is interesting because this is the 10 of Spirals. So the summary card is all about, and normally the 10 of Wands is showing someone with carrying 10 wands where they have to take this journey up the hill and it's not possible for them to carry all of them. In this reading of creating, this is about where is your focus. So if the 10 of Spirals is about if I cannot carry everything that is on me right now, how do I discriminate, determine, and figure out where the focus goes? And it doesn't mean that these other things aren't important to you. It means that they can't hold your focus if your full desire is the power, pleasure, and passion of creating your life, creating your desires. If that is your full focus, what do I have to let go by the wayside? And sometimes we have, and especially during the holiday season with so many things happening, sometimes we just have to say no because it's a yes to you. So when you say no many times to some things that have to be done or happen, it is a yes to you to stay in your positive space of love. Because when it becomes an obligation, it's not love. And so if there are some things that have to be done or should be done, maybe those are the things that need to fall by the wayside because they aren't as necessary for you or as important for you as others. So this is really about you. This whole Santa's Reindeer spread is about you creating what you desire and how you do it and where your focus is. And in this time of expectation and what it, like a child waiting for Santa to arrive, that joy of expectation and the knowing that all is well and it is coming to me is unbelievable. That joy is one of the highest vibrations, along with love. It is an amazing feeling, and that's what you are, and that's what you have. Hey, Andrea. So enjoy this reading, and this really came out to be even different than I expected. I've not done this one before, so this was amazing. So what I want to do now is make sure that Benita, Lisa, and Jackie have their card. So I'm going to put these cards back together because it's Teddy's deck that he gave me. And I'm going to now shuffle one more time, and Benita gets the first card. And I'm still going to close with the Spirit Animal Oracle because I really, really love that deck. It is so, the images are so beautiful. It's just spectacular. Now, what I'm doing now is how we do the online tarot gallery reading, which is a single card reading, and of course it's limited to the number of people that can participate because putting 20 people in that gets too cumbersome. So it's 10 to 12 is the max on those. And I think I have one more space left. I have 11 people right now. So this is a single card reading. Now, this card that I'm going to draw right now is Bonita's card, but it's really, there's a message in it for everyone. And that's the beauty of the online tarot gallery reading. That's the single card reading, because you get your card and then you get the benefit of a multi-card reading for $14.97 a month. That's it. So you get what would be $197 for $14.97 a month. So it truly is special. Yes, Trisha, it's one of my favorites. I just absolutely love it now. It's really special to me. Okay, Bonita, here we go. Okay. This is the Watcher, or the Queen of Cups. So notice it appears that she's older, and there's also the owl sitting in the tree. So this is about being wise. And some people are 25 and very wise, and some people are 85 and not. So it all depends on, generally we think that wisdom comes with age. So that's what this card means. So this is really affirmation and confirmation for your wisdom. All the experiences that you've had, Bonita, have led you to this point. And it is about appreciating and now being able to observe. And this is the part that I like, because this is what comes with wisdom, to observe from afar what is happening without being in it. So it's about holding space, but not being in that space. And that's what you learn with age, because otherwise you're exhausted by the time you're giving to so many people or feeling so much going on from others. The learning to be the observer is really important to holding your own space for you, and that space is the one of creation. You're creating your life. You can't do it if you're in other people's space. That's theirs, not yours. So this was really a good card. I like this one. And it's not a bad thing for all of us, yes. Okay, Lisa, let me get your card. All right, Lisa. Okay, this is the Seven of Mirrors, or the Seven of Cups. So I really like this card because this is about putting together. Notice that she is creating. So we have a lot of creation going on here, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And this is about choice. You get to choose all those different threads and colors that you choose to weave into this creation. You can have a little of this and not any of that. Whatever that happens to be. And this is part of discernment that we were talking about earlier in saying no is a yes to you. So what are you choosing that you really, really love, that you want to have in this creation of life, or whatever it is that you're working on right now? You get to choose whatever goes in there. And it's really a strong affirmation for choice. So I really like that. Really like that. Choice. A lot of choice going on with this creation. Interesting reading with the focus that it was. I wasn't sure how this was going to be, and I really like where the direction it went in. Okay, Jackie. This is the Knight of Mirrors. Again, the dreamer. This is, of course, the Knight of Cups. The dreamer being, that's creating in our own minds what we choose. I can ride my magic carpet off into all of those fantastic, amazing, brilliant countries, places, planets, whatever it happens to be. And I can take my tiger along with me because he can go. That's my friend, not my pet, but my friend. I mean, this is all about creation. And you create with dreaming. So here we go again, Jackie. That, and you do that well. You are a manifester for sure. So that is a perfect card for you. Perfect, perfect. I love that. Oh, me too, Lisa. I look forward to that. I really, because I know that you had some things in the process when we did our reading last. So I'm really excited to hear about that. Oh, I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. Okay, I'm doing the spirit animal deck because can't help it. Can't help it. It's just amazing. And I have my own little animals here. I'm watching the pooches. That's the boy and the girl. And luckily, Lucy is here with me because she's a small dog that likes to bark a lot. And there was a lot going on outside because the leaves have fallen and they're everywhere. And so there's a lot of cleanup of the leaves going on. Oh, here she goes. I spoke too soon. Here she goes. So let me shuffle these. I love these cards. Trisha, I know you do too. Don't they have that wonderful energy in them? I mean, the whole deck just feels great. And of course, you know how much I love peacocks because, you know, you can see around me. And the peacock card is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Oh, there is so much focus on mind and thoughts and creating in this. This is pig spirit, and trust me, this is one of my favorite cards. Use your mind wisely. Now, think of what we've been talking about this whole time with all that's been going on, and use your mind wisely. That's what this reading was about. With the positive thoughts of creation. Where do you want to go? What do you want to create? What are your desires? It moves into a positive space. Of course, you can go in a negative space and create that, but I don't think that's really what you want. So I have to go to the next card, which is Porcupine Spirit, and it is time for beginner mind. And to me, this says, you know, in this time, and here we did the Santa's reindeer reading about Santa Claus arriving Christmas Eve with the gifts for the children. Maybe it's time to go back to that childlike energy of expectation. And I think that's what this card is saying. So time for beginner mind. So we have use your mind wisely, time for beginner mind. I mean, this whole morning has been the focus on your thoughts and where they take you. So that has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So here we have the single card readings, and I already explained to you about the online tarot gallery reading. We also have Tarot Flow, and I do that with Angie Reed, and she does an essential oil reading. I do the single card reading. It all meshes together beautifully for each individual. Plus, then we have a group energy, just like with the online tarot gallery reading. But what comes from that is the essential oil blend that Angie creates and sends to you. That's why there is a difference in price, because we do have materials and shipping and handling. So, and she always comes up with something fantastic. Last month, it was about being a money magnet. That's just the way the energy was going for last month. And without even planning it that way, the essential oil blend had a green tint to it, which I thought was really, really cool. So we have a joyful one for this month, because we just had online tarot gallery, Tarot Flow this past Thursday. This coming Thursday is online tarot gallery reading. So I do have one subscription space open. So just, you have the link there to take care of that. And please take advantage of the gift certificate special. Any half-hour reading, tarot, astrology, whatever it happens to be, you create your own based on your focus on what your need for clarity and direction is. Doesn't have to be any of mine. It's what you desire that's what's important. And again, you get to create it. We're in this creation mode today that's really, really powerful. So I really love that. So It is a beautiful day here. Please take advantage of all that's listed in the comments. Lisa, let me know when we can chat, because I really look forward to hearing about what you're working on. That is amazing. Again, with the gift certificates, no limit on how many you can purchase and no expiration date. And I will email you. And hey, Tanisha. Oh, it's so good to see you. And I will email you the gift certificate that you can write out yourself and gift your person. And it's really, really worthwhile. That's what I can say. And if you need to buy 2 to have your 1 hour reading, then yes, that's perfect also. And that's still half price, because that's normally $197, and you'd be getting that for $98. So really, it's good to do that. Thank you again to Benita. Thank you to all that were here today. And I know that there will, because of Sunday and the time, there will be people that will listen later. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And as the pig says, use your mind wisely. And remember, joy has your name on it. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye now.